And welcome to this afternoon's broadcast of Game 3 of Day 2 of the Alberta Junior B Provincial Hockey Championships between the Fort St. John Huskies and the Wainwright Bisons. Starting in goal for the Wainwright Bisons is number 49, Austin Pryor. He got the start yesterday for the Bisons as well. And in goal for the Fort St. John Huskies is number 31, Jonathan Bateman. We'll pause for the national anthem. So Bateman in season play in the NWJHL had a record of 14-6, a very solid 2.05 goals against average and a 919 save percentage. Pryor in the other crease was 20-1 in league play for the Wainwright Bisons, a 181 save percentage and a sparkling 938 save percentage. So two tenders that have had great success over the regular season. We'll see how that translates today here at the Alberta Junior B Provincial Championships. Wainwright coming off a 5-0 win over the Wetaskiwin Icemen yesterday, and the Huskies had a rough start yesterday, a 5-0 loss to the hands of the Copperheads. We're about ready to go with the opening face-off, as Faye takes the draw for the Huskies. And it's Wainwright right away off the bat, sending it into the Fort St. John end. There to dig it out is Smith, but doesn't get it out of the zone. Shot through traffic, hits a couple of bodies. There trying to dig it out is Aykroyd for the Bisons. Play now out at the face-off circles and attempt to backhand it out of the zone by Tiekert was nullified. Play over at the side of the goal as players from both teams trying to dig it on out. Clearing attempt kept in at the line and now finally sent out as McKinley was able to keep it in for just a moment. Puck sent back in, giving chase for it as Klein. Bateman coming out of his crease to play that around the net. Chipped off the sidewall, kept in. Faye now, he will take that out. Spinning and turning with that one was Dick for the Huskies. Now sending it up to Lowen, and we have a call behind the play. It'll be a tripping call. And the Huskies will have an early power play opportunity, as sitting off for 2 minutes or less will be number 6, Landon Johnson of the Wainwright Bisons. Face off to the left of Pryor. Puck getting caught up in the skates of the linesman. Lowen with it at the point. Pass over to the circle. Dishing off to Dick. Shot on goal just wide. Lowen now with it at the point. Dick with it one more time. Shot through traffic. Hits a leg, goes wide. Dick now with it. Over on the sidewall. To Lowen at the point. His shot and a nice save made. Covered up. Puck is loose. Play continuing. Dick with it. Dick on his backhand, now passes off on his forehand. Nice pass over to Lowen at the point, but he can't reel it in. He'll spin and turn, gather it up. Lowen, pass over to circle, shot through traffic, rebound chance, and a nice save there. Nice pressure by Fort St. John in this opening man advantage. And the shot doesn't quite get through as the goaltender's lost his stick. A minute 25 left in the man advantage as the Bisons will clear. And we have a delayed penalty behind the play. And it'll be a hit from behind. Or sorry, a cross check rather. And a promising Fort St. John Huskies power play is quickly nullified. Nathan Bragg will be sitting off for 2 minutes. So some 4-on-4 action for a minute 17. McKinley with it at the point. He'll send that puck down low. And the puck finds its way over to Bateman, and he'll hang on for the draw. Face-off will be to the right of Bateman. Bison's winning it. Shot through traffic, and Bateman able to track that one as Valier let that shot go from the line. Kopp stepping into the face-off circle for the Bisons. However, it was Lang winning that face-off. Puck chipped off the wall and into the Bison end. 4-on-4 for another 51 seconds here before the Bisons go on an abbreviated power play. Wainwright now clearing it out of the zone. Lowen has his pocket pick as Kopp has it. 2-on-1 and a nice pass over, but unable to get a shot away were the Bisons as this game will remain tied at 0. Bowie sends his man down. Play continuing. And taking it back the other way is Klein. Klein steps around his man, and the opportunity for Klein on his forehand, and a great pad save by Jonathan Bateman going post to post. Robinson now pass over for Hammond. Hammond giving chase, putting on the brakes. Robinson in, trying to knock his man off the puck. Hammond over to Lang. Lang soft shot deflected, and that looked like it was going to take a precarious hop into the net, but it goes just wide. Play is called as the puck goes up into the netting. So still tied at 0. 16:28 left here in the opening frame. Each team with 2 shots apiece, and Wainwright on an abbreviated 37-second power play. Face-off will be just outside the line as McMullen for the Huskies will square off against Klein. And McMullen wins it. Back over to Lowen in the Huskies zone. Lowen sending it off the sidewall. Skating with it is McKinley. He'll drop it off to Klein. Klein now over to Scott. Scott dumping it off for Klein. Klein hit up against the wall. McKinley keeping it in at the line. McKinley to Fleck. Fleck with it, stopping at the circle. Pass between the slot. Scott now a chance. Shot, they score! So a shot through traffic by Scott finds the back of the net. And just as the Huskies return to even strength, it's the Bisons opening the scoring here. 4 minutes and 13 seconds into the opening period of play, a 1-0 lead. Dick and Kopp in the face-off circle. Kopp winning the draw. As Wainwright coming right back at the Huskies. Nice poke check by Bateman, sending that puck into the corner. Lowen now with it. Or sorry, that's Legacy. Chipping the puck off the wall. Taking his man into the boards. Play continuing. An unassisted goal by Scott. As stepping around his man is Valier, trying to get the puck out of the Bison end. Some changes on the back end for the Huskies as Wainwright tries to get things developed. Kindrat with the puck, deflected and a shot on goal, and a nice save by Pryor, as it looked like the Huskies were going to have a chance to tie this game, but he's able to hang on. Face off to the right of Pryor. Fay to take the draw for St. John. Wins it. Fay chipping it off the wall. Giving chase is Tegert, hitting his man against the boards. Players battling it for it just at the red line, over along in front of the penalty box. Lowen's hauled down, and that is going to be a penalty call, a hook. And Fort St. John will be getting their second power play of the game. Cole Hunter, the guilty party, sent off for the hook. And a chance for Fort St. John to get back on equal ground, down one with 14:35 left here in the first period. Driving Force, the period sponsor, we make transportation solutions easy. And of course, our broadcast partner, Rudy's Highway Car and Truck Wash. Face off to the left of Pryor. And we're going to get a 5-on-3 here, as cross-checked into the boards was Fay right off the face-off. Shot deflected, and play is called. They're actually going to call it boarding instead of cross-checking, but still a 5-on-3 either way. That 5-on-3 will last for 1:47. That's number 97, Tanner Fleck, heading off for boarding. Face-off won by the Bisons. Over the outstretched hand of Lowen. It's Bateman coming out to play it, settling the puck down. Assassin skating through the neutral zone, getting stood up at the line. Puck in the feet of Lang. Lang settling it down. Bowie. Now to Lowen. Pass over to Bowie. Shot from the circle. Rebound chance. Shot. And another opportunity. Great save. And a couple of solid saves there from Pryor as the Huskies have their best chance of this young hockey game. Lowen going D to D over to the point. Shot. They're trying. They score! So a power play goal for the Huskies. Jacob Lang, the goal scorer. And this game is tied at 1 with 13:38 left here in the first period. Still 1:16 left in the second penalty to Tanner Fleck. Dick and Kopp in the face-off circle, and it's Dick winning the draw. Right back over to Jared Lang. Lowen now with it, sending it off the wall. Pryor out to play it. Puck finding its way back to the point to Lang. Lang to Lowen, through traffic, shot, and a nice stop made by Pryor. A minute 1 left in the penalty to Fleck. Game tied at 1. Dick now with it at the wall, over to Lowen. And Lowen has it taken off his stick as Kopp is going to turn on the Jets. Turns into a 2-on-2 rush, and Bateman will hang on for the face-off. A nice solid save there. Fay and Bowie with the assists on the goal by Jacob Lang on the power play. And we'll have to do that face-off over again. Face-off to the left of Bateman. Draw one by the Bisons, taken out of the zone. Sent back in, Lang there to gather it up. 41 seconds left in the Fort St. John man advantage. With it is Dick, gaining the line. Trying to drop it off to Lowen, but that pass missing the mark. And the Huskies maybe with time for one more rush here, assuming they set up properly. Lang now over at the wall. Going cross ice to Lowen. Jared and Lowen getting the blue line. Putting on the brakes. Jared and Lowen to Jacob Lang, the goal scorer. Shot through traffic, hitting a couple bodies, doesn't find its way to the net. Clearing attempt, gets out and down the length of the ice, so we'll be back at even strength now. So Fort St. John capitalizing to an extent on the 5-on-3, but unable to cash in when things were 5-on-4. Chipped off the wall, Robinson now to Lang, 2-on-2 opportunity with Bowie. Unable to get that puck through. Lang had a second opportunity, and now Scott here on a partial break. Scott letting a shot go, and a glove save by Jonathan Bateman. Fleck and Fay in the face-off circle. Fay winning the draw. Now Kindrat with it off the wall. High hit. Play continuing as Robinson got hit by Kopp. Now a pass over to Tegert, misses the target. Puck in behind the Wainwright goal. Over in the corner. Players trying to dig it out. Woodward now with a chance to clear. He finds his man as the Bisons break out. Cross ice pass and deflected just out in front of Woodward, unable to take that puck in. Sasson has his pocket picked. Bateman now with it. Sending it high and out. Sasson giving chase. Out in front of him is the puck. Unable to reel it in. Valier now trying to find a lane. Didn't have one, so he'll just send that one in as teams will make a few changes. Jacob Lang behind the goal. Bodied off. Bisons, Huskies battling for it along the wall. Now breaking out with it is Wilson. Wilson's shot hits a leg, doesn't get through. Wainwright taking it back. Sent into the boards as Fletcher, as the Huskies will take it back. Trying to settle the puck down is McMullen. Bison's trying to chip the puck off, but Lang is there to knock it down and send the puck partially into the Wainwright zone. Fletcher now sending that high and into the corner, gaining the red line. Both teams again making some more changes. Lowen with it. Jared and Lowen. Chipped off the wall by Legacy. Legacy giving chase as McKinley attempts to clear. Puck finds its way to Adamanchuk. Lowen will send that in from the red line. Jared Lowen, and Pryor will just slow things down a little bit and hang on for the draw. And as it's the first period media timeout, just a couple sponsor reminders. Of course, our broadcast presented by Rudy's Highway and Car Wash. The first period sponsor, Driving Force. We make transportation solutions easy. And of course, some other folks that we need to thank are the Pomeroy Hotel and Conference Center, Eagle Vision Video Productions, the Great Canadian Oil Change, Willie's Trucking, and Moose FM, energeticcity.ca. 9-5, the shots on goal in favor of the Huskies. Game tied at 1. Just under 10 minutes left here in the first period. Face-off will be to the left of Pryor once we get started here again. Draw one by the Bisons as gathering it up is McKinley. In with it is Justin McKinley, pinned up in the corner. Now a chance here for the Bisons as it's in a couple of skates. McKinley keeping it in at the line. On his backhand, dishing it off. Justin McKinley now. Puck is chipped off the glass. Kopp now finds his way with the puck, unable to be knocked off the puck at this point. Legacy losing his footing. And a pass just out of the reach of the Bisons. And Legacy will peel off on a change. Scott now with it just inside the Fort St. John line. Chipped off the wall and out of the zone as Berg will send that right back. Huskies going D-to-D in their own zone. Pass over to Bowie, finds the mark. Robinson unable to take that one in. Puck going around the Wainwright goal. Lang giving chase in the corner as him and Johnson do battle for it. Lang now shot through traffic, and I think Pryor picked it up late, but the shot was wide. Fort St. John maintaining possession with it as it's Bowie losing possession now as Bisons with an opportunity to skate out with it. They do. Scott now to Ackroyd. Ackroyd knocked off of it, but now Klein has it. Klein over to Ackroyd, unable to get a clean shot away, and another opportunity. Bateman makes the save. Puck still loose over at the side of the goal. Scott now has two Fort St. John defenders all over him, and a chance here for Tegert to clear, and he will chip that one off the wall. Spin pass ends up hitting the skates of the ref, and now forcing a turnover. Shot on goal just over the net, as missing the target there was Absassin. Couple Huskies players trying to dig it out. Fay in there, but it will be the Bisons that come away with it. Valier gaining the red line, and that play delayed offside, but the Bisons clear the zone. McKinley keeps the puck alive at the line. Shot through traffic, deflected, and a big save made by Bateman, and he'll hang on. So Wainwright with some chances, but Bateman standing tall in the Fort St. John goal so far. So game tied at 1. 7:05 left. Face off to the right of Bateman coming up. 9-7 the shots on goal in favor of the Huskies. Draw one by Wainwright. Shot wide. Cross ice pass is intercepted by Woodward. Now that's Legacy with it, gaining the line, dropping it off now. Shot through traffic, doesn't get through. Almost found its way back to Legacy, but he's unable to reel it in. Puck now kept in at the line. High shot over the goal. Woodward now with it. Woodward going cross ice. Knocked off of it was Klein, but Woodward finds his way back to it. Woodward. Puck chipped off the wall. McKinley keeping it in for a moment. Dick knocked off the puck. Fleck unable to keep that one in. Lowen to Bourgeois. Sorry, that's Jared Lowen. Jared Lowen unable to get the puck deep in the Wainwright end. Lang is knocked down. And now Coxis with it along the sidewall in the Fort St. John zone. Backhand opportunity is knocked down. Puck sent back in by Berg as members of the Bisons will make some changes. Puck chipped off the wall as Tegert has it. Tegert stepped into, and the Huskies will just send that one into the Wainwright end. Huskies making some changes as well. 5:23 left here in the first. Bison's waiting for things to develop in front before advancing it. Pass intercepted at the red line as Assassin will send in a bouncer. Assassin trying to knock that one down. And he'll send it back in over to Fay. Fay stepping around one man. And he will send that around as getting that now is Hunter. Hunter to Coxis. Coxis sending that into the corner. Huskies trying to get things set up in their own zone. Kopp now applying some pressure for the Bisons as the Huskies will clear. No icing. The linesman waves that off. Kopp taken off the puck by Lang. Going back for it is McKinley. McKinley being pressured by Hammond. And that puck sent high. McKinley taken into the boards by Lang. And that puck is sent in by Justin McKinley into the Fort St. John end. Jared Lang playing that off the boards. Battling for it along the wall is Lowen. As the Bisons once again set it into Fort St. John territory. Jared and Lowen with it, waiting for things to develop in front. He'll just chip that one off the glass. Berg gets it at the red line, but turned over as Hammond steps in front of it. Berg giving chase with Lowen hot on his heels. Puck over to Scott. Now to Aykroyd. Klein now. Klein has the puck knocked off of his stick. Lowen, stretch pass to Legacy. Unable to handle it cleanly. The laid off side, but Scott cleared the line. Bowie now, pass behind Robinson, the intended target. And heads up as that puck winds up in the Bison's bench. So a bit of back and forth on that last exchange. Neither team with much opportunity over that last 2.5 minutes. Game again, still tied at 1, 2:41 left here in the first. Puck sent into the Fort St. John end as Bateman will put a stop to it. Pass missing Robinson, the intended target, and that will be an icing call. Jacob Lang and Tanner Fleck to take the face off. And Robinson coming away with it. Potential 3-on-1 rush here as Bowie has it. Pass just out in front, unable to reel it in. And Fort St. John unable to cash in on that odd man rush. Bisons now with it in the Fort St. John end. Pass over to Woodward was intercepted. Bateman sending that around the goal. Fanning on the pass was Kindrat. And now a turnover. Bowie trying to step around his man, McKinley, unable to do so. And turning it back the other way as the Bisons, it's Fleck. Fleck finding Coxis. Coxis wrapping it around the goal. To Fletcher. Fletcher pinned up. Now Jared and Lowen. They'll clear the zone. Puck over to Johnson. Assassin putting on the brakes, stepping around one player. Trying to step around another one, but unsuccessful as he has the puck taken off his stick. Fletcher for the Bisons giving chase to it. Obstructed by Lowen, and that'll be a call. Interference, the infraction against Lowen, so A late power play opportunity for the Bisons with this game tied at 1. 1:06 left in the opening frame. Keenan Scott and Jacob Lang are first period goal scorers. Face-off won by the Bisons. McKinley with it. Dropping it off to Klein. Shot from the top of the circle, and a nice stop there made by Jonathan Bateman as he's looked sharp in his return to game action. Face-off will be to his left here with 56.7 seconds to go. McMullen taking the draw for Fort St. John. Puck caught up in the skates of a couple of Huskies there. Now behind the Fort St. John goal. Back over to the point now, McKinley. Dishing down low, shot from the circle. Stick got in the way of that and up into the netting. Fay and Klein in the circle. Klein winning that draw. McKinley with it at the line, over to Scott. Back over to Fleck. Fleck has Klein. Shot through traffic, a save made. Rebound opportunity. Puck is loose over at the face-off circle. Over now to Scott. Shot again from the other circle. Nice block there. As that was Smith getting in the way of that one. Shot again through traffic. Bateman makes a nice stop. Some pressure here by the Bisons over the final seconds here of the first. And a chance for the Huskies to clear, hitting the linesman. Puck staying in play. 6 seconds left here in the first. Lowen, Kopp now and unable to get one last shot away are the Bisons. So 20 minutes are in the books here at the North Peace Arena between the Fort St. John Huskies and the Wainwright Bisons. Score tied at 1 apiece. And the shots are 11-10 in favor of the Huskies. Again, your goal scorers, Keenan Scott for the Bisons. And on the power play for the Huskies, it was Jacob Lang. We'll step out for the first intermission. And when we get back, it'll be the second period of play between the Huskies and the Bisons. You're tuned into the Alberta Junior B Provincial Hockey Championships, brought to you by Rudy's Highway Car and Truck Wash.
Experience, knowledge, selection. Those are the three things the team at Driving Force is proud to bring you. They're also proud to be sponsoring the Huskies Alberta Junior B Provincials March 29th to April 1st in Fort St. John. Whether you're looking to buy, rent, or lease a car, truck, van, or SUV, check out drivingforce.ca for a huge selection. At Driving Force, we make transportation solutions easy. 6674 Airport Road, a proud sponsor of the Huskies Alberta Junior B Provincials in Fort St. John.
6674 Airport Road.
Supporting local events is something Rudy's Truck and Car Wash loves to do, so they're pretty happy to be sponsoring the Huskies Alberta Junior B Provincials in Fort St. John. They're also pretty happy that their newest car wash is now open. They have handheld as well as auto washes, plus air fresheners, cleaning supplies, and more to get your vehicle sparkling clean. Rudy's Truck and Car Wash opens 7 days a week off the Alaska Highway and also on Facebook. A proud supporter and sponsor of the Huskies Alberta Junior B Provincials in Fort St. John. Experience, knowledge, selection. Those are the three things the team at Driving Force is proud to bring you. They're also proud to be sponsoring the Huskies Alberta Junior B Provincials March 29th to April 1st in Fort St. John. Whether you're looking to buy, rent, or lease a car, truck, van, or SUV, check out drivingforce.ca for a huge selection. At Driving Force, we make transportation solutions easy. 6674 Airport Road, a proud sponsor of the Huskies Alberta Junior B Provincials in Fort St. John.
6674 Airport Road.
Hi, I'm Benjamin Hobb, owner of Eagle Vision Video Productions. We're a full photography and video production house here based in Fort St. John, servicing Western Canada and internationally. Our main clientele is industrial, with the lion's share being the oil and gas industry. Through our travels, it's been plain to see that Canada has second to none environmental stewardship and responsible resource development. Companies that work with us like TransCanada, BC Hydro, Progress Energy, Enbridge, AltaGas, just to name a few, pride themselves on utilizing local talent and resources. This puts us in a really unique position to work on very large projects like the 2017 TGTL expansion project for TransCanada, or the current largest civil project in BC's history for BC Hydro. So, from the bottom of our hearts here at Eagle Vision, I would like to thank you, all who are working in the industry, for supporting local companies like ourselves, and most of all, allowing us to do what we love.
Experience, knowledge, selection. Those are the three things the team at Driving Force is proud to bring you. They're also proud to be sponsoring the Huskies Alberta Junior B Provincials March 29th to April 1st in Fort St. John. Whether you're looking to buy, rent, or lease a car, truck, van, or SUV, check out drivingforce.ca for a huge selection. At Driving Force, we make transportation solutions easy. 6674 Airport Road, a proud sponsor of the Huskies Alberta Junior B Provincials in Fort St. John.
6674 Airport Road.
Supporting local events is something Rudy's Truck and Car Wash loves to do, so they're pretty happy to be sponsoring the Huskies Alberta Junior B Provincials in Fort St. John. They're also pretty happy that their newest car wash is now open. They have handheld as well as auto washes, plus air fresheners, cleaning supplies, and more to get your vehicle sparkling clean. Rudy's Truck and Car Wash opens 7 days a week off the Alaska Highway and also on Facebook. A proud supporter and sponsor of the Huskies Alberta Junior B Provincials in Fort St. John. Supporting local events is something Rudy's Truck and Car Wash loves to do, so they're pretty happy to be sponsoring the Huskies Alberta Junior B Provincials in Fort St. John. They're also pretty happy that their newest car wash is now open. They have handheld as well as auto washes, plus air fresheners, cleaning supplies, and more to get your vehicle sparkling clean. Rudy's Truck and Car Wash opens 7 days a week off the Alaska Highway and also on Facebook. A proud supporter and sponsor of the Huskies Alberta Junior B Provincials in Fort St. John.
How's it going today, guys? So we're just sitting at 11 o'clock, about to hit the road. So the job we're on right now is for School District 91. We're heading to Vanderhoof. We're gonna get some footage of some winter activities to make a recruitment video for the school district to bring some teachers up into the area. So yeah, let's hit the road. It's a nice sunny day, so it should be good. So we just pulled over at one of my favorite spots to stop while I'm heading to Fort St. John. Azueta Lake is right over this ridge, and the mountain range right here looks super rad, so it's not that cold. Let's take the Mavic out and go see what it looks like. What's up, everyone? We're in Vanderhoof right now, and we're gonna load up the gear, grab some breakfast at some terrible fast food chain, I imagine, like Tim Hortons, and then off to Murray Ridge. So yeah, stay tuned. It was a good day shooting a little snowboarding. Definitely out of practice. but it was lots of fun. So we hiked up 3 times. Yeah, it was a workout, but it was good. We had fun. And that's what it's all about here. Fun. I like this place, it's pretty rad, but in the summertime it's a really pretty lake. It's like really dark black water and it's really windy here all the time. So it always kind of feels like an ocean. Yeah, I like it. I like being by the water. Day 2, waking up in Vanderhoof, feeling a little rough, feeling a little sore, feeling the effects of falling down on a snowboard, but it's time to eat some breakfast. Hello. After we filled up on breakfast, we packed up the gear and then headed straight to Fraser Lake for the last of our sheets. Day 2, location 2, Fraser Lake, secondary school. Let's get it going. And now with this set of interviews done, it was time to head outside and put the drone in the sky for a little bit of snowshoeing. You heard it here first.
Bingo!
So now that all the fun in the sun was over, it was time to wrap up and go eat at my favorite place in the area.
Senor Doggies!
Now that we had our fill of tacos and burritos, we went to go set up at the last school and found some unusual creatures. And although we were sad to say goodbye to our new friends, well, maybe not all of us, they had to go home, and so did we.
And welcome back to the second period of play between the Fort St. John Huskies and the Wainwright Bisons. Score tied at 1 after 20 minutes of play. Shots 11-10 in favor of the Huskies. However, the Huskies will be on a penalty kill for about 53 seconds as Jared and Lowen took a penalty late in that first period. Jacob Lang, the goal scorer for the Huskies. Meanwhile, it was Keenan Scott for Wainwright. Of course, our broadcast brought to you by Rudy's Highway Car and Truck Wash and the period sponsor Driving Force. We make transportation solutions easy. Bisons with it behind their own goal, getting things started. Using his speed is Adam Anchuk as he hauls his man down. No call, kind of surprising. Woodward now at the point to Valier, sending it down low. Back behind the red line, now back over to Valier at the point to Woodward. Woodward, cross-ice pass intercepted, caught up in the skates, and now a chance for the Huskies to break out. And taking his time with it and letting a shot go was Hammond. Kicked aside and up into the netting, so only 6 seconds left in the Wainwright Bison's power play. Face off to the left of Pryor once we get started once again. Fletcher and Dick to be taking this face off here. Draw one by Fletcher. The pass out in front, but nobody home in front of the net. Lowen just stepping out of the penalty box. Back to even strength now. Bateman out to play the puck. They'll send that around. Dick sent into the boards. Now Lowen chipping that one off the wall. Pass by Scott back over into his own zone to McKinley. Now it's intercepted by the Huskies. A soft shot on goal. Glove down by Pryor, and he'll hang on. Lang to take the draw for Fort St. John. We'll have to drop that one over again. Now Robinson stepping in against Fleck. Draw one by the Bisons as Johnson has it, trying to get it out, unable to. Almost a good scoring chance there for Fort St. John, but unable to cash in. Long stretch pass, finds the mark in his Woodward, letting a shot go, he scores! The stretch pass finds Bryce Woodward. He makes no mistake on Bateman. And just like that, the Bisons go out in front early in this second period by a score of 2-1. Fay and Fleck to take this face off here right away. Draw one by the Bisons. Chipped off the wall. Fleck giving chase. Fay now trying to dig that out behind the net. Two Huskies and two Bisons behind the Fort St. John goal. Woodward now dishing off to the point. Shot through traffic, tip just wide, and now a shot just along the line, but doesn't get in. Fletcher with the assist on the Woodward goal. Finding him behind the Huskies D, a great pass. Puck sent off the wall and into the Wainwright end, and that'll be an icing call with 17:39 left here in the middle frame. Face off to the left of Bateman. Draw one by the Bison. Shot from the circle by Kopp. Hits a couple of legs. Great. Good pad save there by Bateman as he had to be sharp from in close. Intended pass for Adamanchuk didn't find its mark. And a pass by Kopp hits the skate and goes backwards. Kopp now with it, gaining the line. Kopp finds his man, but unable to get a shot away was McKinley. Kopp now. Puck out into the neutral zone, sending it back right in is Gagnon. Smith there trying to dig that puck out. Hits a skate and does. Dick now with it, gaining the line. Dick, pass for Lowen, misses the mark. Assassin, or rather that was Legacy trying to crash in on the play, but he missed as well. Dick now with it. His pass intercepted as the Bisons come back the other way. Play onside, shot on goal, and that one just missed as it looked like Klein had the corner picked. Klein and Dick battling behind the net in the Fort St. John end. Play continuing along the half wall. And Dick now sending, he had Legacy on a breakaway, but unable to get that puck to him off the wall. Wayne right now with a chance for the backhand, and a nice stop there by Bateman, and he'll hang on as Ackroyd was there looking for the Bison's third goal of the game. Draw one by the Bisons. But Huskies' pressure forces the puck out. Wilson now kicking the puck up into Wainwright territory. Fletcher now with a chance to get it out. Has his pocket picked as the players continue to battle along the wall for it. Fletcher now finds the puck on his stick. Taking in the pass, however, he stood up at the red line. As picking his pocket was Hammond. Big hit in front of the Bison's bench draws a reaction as Hammond gets dumped. Bisons continue to apply pressure in the Fort St. John zone. As the Huskies skate out with it. Pass over for Wilson, skips over his stick. Nice block there on the breakout pass. Bowie getting in the way. Lowen now behind the Fort St. John net, waiting for things to develop. Out to Smith. Robinson putting on the brakes to make sure the play stays onside. Fort St. John now with it. Puck back over to Smith. Shot through traffic, tipped, and a nice save made there as Robinson almost found the back of the net. Puck back over to Lang. He shoots. Good save made. Rebound chance cleared away. McKay and Lang battling along the wall. Lang, nice effort by him, keeping the puck alive. Bowie shot hits the goal post. Puck back over to Smith at the point. His pass hops over the stick of Lang. Now Lang shot. Good sell up. Another long stretch pass. Puck knocked off the stick and sent into the goal. Roughly is Woodward as he eats some iron, and he looks to be a little bit shaken up. And Lowen will be sent off for that. So 2-minute power play for the Bisons coming up here. Face off to the left of Bateman. Draw one by the Bisons, but McKinley's unable to handle it. Roughing the call against Lowen. McKay knocked off the puck. Now Hammond. Chance to kill a few seconds. Has the puck knocked off of his stick. As the Bisons retreat to gather things. Kopp now putting on the brakes. Pass out in front and a nice save from in tight by Bateman. He had to be sharp there, and he's been sharp all game. Puck sent down the length of the ice by the Huskies. Both teams making some changes. Long stretch pass over to Kopp. Kopp to McKinley. And that one is sent out. 59 seconds left here in the Wainwright man advantage. Adamanchuk putting on the brakes, sending that puck in deep, giving chase for it is McKay. Now Scott with it. Scott trying to spin to buy himself some time, sends it off to the point. Back over to McKay, shot by Valier from the point, hits a couple of sticks and deflects just wide as Valier's stick broke on him. Delayed call behind the play, and we have an elbowing call, and I believe we're going to have some 4-on-4 action here, if I'm not mistaken, for about 32 seconds, as heading off will be number 13, Dawson Adamanchuk. Lang taking the draw for the Huskies. Face-off won by Scott for the Bisons. Woodward, nice pass over by Scott. Now back to Scott, and that puck hopping over his stick. Lang now settling the play down, waiting for things to develop. Huskies 10 seconds away from a shortened power play. And the Huskies having to get back into their own zone as the puck finds its way there. Scott losing control of it. Bowie now. Bowie unable to get the puck deep as the Bisons will clear. 1:17 left in the Fort St. John man advantage. Lowen getting in front of that puck, trying to get things started. Bison's defender hot on him. Lowen sending that into the Wainwright end. Out to play it is Pryor. Puck finds its way back to Lang at the point. Lang shot through traffic, hits a body, doesn't get through. .49 seconds left in the man advantage and 10:55 here in the first. Cross-ice pass carelessly, as that one was intercepted by Hunter, unable to cleanly reel it in though. Huskies going cross-ice once again. Lowen in with it. Lowen sending it around to Lang. Lang. Legacy just keeping that play alive. Now Lowen back over to circle. Shot doesn't get through. Bisons with a chance to skate out with it now. 13 seconds left in the Fort St. John man advantage, so it doesn't look like this is going to be a productive power play, as Lowen tries to keep Kopp off of him. Nice defensive effort by Kopp to kill the final few seconds of the Fort St. John power play. Kopp knocked off the puck. Pass to Robinson, missing the mark, and sent right back into the Fort St. John end. Puck hops over the stick of Robinson as Scott has it. Robinson sending him into the boards. Pass out in front, knocked down. Huskies trying to skate out with it. It's Fay. Fay gains the line, trying to go around two. Bisons defenders, he scores! What a goal! What a goal by Darian Fay. A great individual effort, squeezing between two Bisons defenders, getting his stick around the leg of Austin Pryor and finding the back of the net to tie this game at 2 with 9:31 left here in the second period. Second period of play, of course, brought to you by Driving Force. We make transportation solutions easy. And the broadcast sponsor, Rudy's Highway Car and Truck Wash. 2-2 game midway here through the second period. Shot 17-16 in favor of Fort St. John. Darian Fay, the latest goal scorer. Jacob Lang finding the back of the net in the first. Puck sent in by Hammond into the Wainwright end. And Hammond almost ends up getting to it over on the other side. Johnston now sending that puck up. Unable to clear at this point. Now the Bisons finally do. Hammond sending the puck in once again. Johnston with it. Now Jansen, a big hit over on the side as sending his man into the boards was Tegert. Lowen now sidesteps check. Tried to get the puck over to Dick, but he was unsuccessful. And we have a name call coming up here against Wainwright. So heading off is going to be Cole Hunter, and a chance here for Fort St. John to potentially take a lead here with 8:31 to go in the second period. Looking to get their power play on track that has struggled so far in this tournament. Of course, other sponsors that we have are the Pomeroy Hotel and Conference Center, Eagle Vision Video Productions, the Great Canadian Oil Change, Willie's Trucking, and Moose FM at energeticcity.ca. Face off to the right of Pryor. Lang inclined to take this draw. Face-off won by the Huskies as Lowen gets it at the point. Dishing off to Absassin. Absassin sending it down low to Fay. Fay. His pass hits the official, so he'll try it around the other way. Clearing attempt intercepted by Lang. Now Lowen with it at the line. Puck back over to Lowen. Trying to find a lane. Doesn't have much to work with right now. Sending it down low to Absassin to Fay. Fay to Absassin, back over to Lowen at the point. Fakes the shot, now lets it go, deflected. Nice play by Lowen to keep it alive at the line. Absassin over at the circle, finding Fay. Trying to get something going here. Now Tegert with it. Tegert to Lang. Lang to Lowen. Back over to Lang. Lowen now at the point to Lang. Shot through traffic is blocked, and that one cleared up into the Huskies bench. So some decent puck movement by the Huskies, but unable to find an open lane as the Bison staying very fundamentally sound, taking away any opportunity for the Huskies to jump out in front here with this game tied at 2. 7:37 left here in the second period as the Huskies win the faceoff. Lowen sending that one in. Puck over to Lang at the point. He'll keep it alive. Has his pocket picked, and the Bisons will now clear. Lowen giving chase. He has Kopp hot on his heels. Lowen gaining the line, putting on the brakes. Stepping around one forward, then a shot goes, save made, rebound chance, and unable to reel that in were the Huskies. Lowen finds his way back with it, now to Lang. Lang to Legacy, back over to Lang. Shot from the top of the circle, deflected up into the netting. 21 seconds left in the Fort St. John man advantage and 6:52 left in the second. Dick to take the draw for Fort St. John. Fleck wins it. However, the Huskies do gain possession. Dick having it against the wall. Fleck trying to pressure him into a mistake. And puck just gets out and offside as Fleck poked the puck over the line and Lowen brought it back over. So 7 seconds left in the Fort St. John man advantage. Face off just outside the Wainwright line. Lang and Fleck in the circle. Puck sent in off the wall. Robinson giving chase behind the play. Lang trying to keep the puck in, however unsuccessful as the Bisons break out with it. It's Woodward letting a shot go from a difficult angle that misses the mark. Scott now going D-to-D in the neutral zone. Puck sent in by the Bisons. McKay trying to dig that one out. It's Robinson with it. Lang now finds the puck on his stick, trying to get around Fleck, letting a soft shot go as Fleck's stick got in the way. McKay now with it along the wall. Now McKinley starting the Wainwright rush. Out in front to McKay. Bateman stepping in front of that. And that puck will be chipped up off the wall. Pass for Woodward is intercepted by Fay, and he'll send that one into the Wainwright end as Klein steps into him. Pass for Woodward misses the mark. And we have a penalty behind the play, as it looks like Aiden Tegert is going to be hauled off for a high stick, so an undisciplined penalty behind the play. And he'll sit for 2 or less with this game tied at 2. Shots 19-15 in favor of Fort St. John. Draw one by the Bisons. McKay with it along the wall. Now dishing off. Puck back to Woodward at the point. Woodward sending it cross ice. Shot from the circle and a cross ice pass missing the mark. Wainwright maintaining possession of it. It's Woodward. Woodward to Valier. Back over to Woodward. Cross ice pass again in the circle as that's 2 times in a row that Wainwright has gone cross ice on the power play, so you know that they have a set play in mind. Valier with it behind the goal, waiting for things to develop. Valier over to Fleck, unable to handle it cleanly. Stepping in front of it is Lowen. Lowen pinning the puck up against the wall, killing some seconds of this Fort St. John penalty kill. Puck finally comes out. Now McKinley with it. Cross ice pass knocked down. Being bodied out there by Lowen. Now McKay with it. Or sorry, that's Klein rather, being pinned up against the wall. Now Kopp with it. Kopp shot. Tried to go short side and a nice save by the arm of Bateman. Kopp now trying to get through a few Huskies defenders. Puck sent off the glass. 26 seconds left in the Wainwright man advantage. Klein now up against the wall. And a chance for the Huskies to clear, however they're unable to. McKinley shot from the point, they score on the deflection. So McKinley, a nice play by him, keeping the puck alive at the line. And a shot from the line gets deflected, and the Bisons capitalize on the power play with 3:33 left to take a 3-2 lead. Fletcher and Dick to take this face-off. And that'll be an icing call against the Bisons. 3:27 left. Dick now taking the draw for Fort St. John in the circle. Fletcher winning it over to Johnson. Now the Huskies with possession. Pass over to the point, shot through traffic, and finding that one through a couple bodies was Pryor. He makes a solid stop. Once again, our broadcast sponsor, Rudy's Highway Car and Truck Wash. And Driving Force, the period sponsor, we make transportation solutions easy. Huskies down 1 in the latter stages of the second. 3-2 our score here. 20-16 are the shots on goal in favor of Fort St. John. One more game left today as the Calgary Royals will take on the Beverly Warriors, that at 7 o'clock. And tomorrow action gets started bright and early at 9 o'clock as Codale will take on Wainwright at the North Peace Arena. And over at the Pomeroy Sports Center at 9:30, the Calgary Royals will take on the North Peace Navigators. Other action on Saturday, Fort St. John taking on the Wetaskiwin Icemen at noon. And at 12:30, Beverly takes on Red Deer. Semifinals will start at 8 o'clock, semifinal number 1. Semifinal number 2 is at 8:30. So semifinal number 1 will be taking place at the North Peace Arena, and semifinal number 2 at the Pomeroy Sports Center at 8:30 as we're back underway. Chandler Klein being credited with that third Wainwright goal after the deflection from the shot from the line by McKinley. Kopp getting the second assist. Klein and Dick to take this face-off. Draw 1 by the Bisons. Dick intercepts the clearing attempt, however, at the line. Dick cross-ice pass and a nice opportunity there for the Huskies to try and tie the game, but unable to cash in were the Pups as Pryor will hang on for the face-off with 2:53 left here in the second. Face-off will be to the left of Pryor. Lang to take the draw against Fleck. Fleck winning it. Had a solid day in the face-off circle today. Woodward now with it. Pass over to McKay. McKay trying to send that one into the Fort St. John end as the Huskies will gather it up. Bowie now with it. Shot on goal, he scores! A soft shot pulls Pryor. And a late marker by the Huskies gets them back on equal footing. With 2:31 left, the Huskies tie this game at 3. Probably one that Pryor would like to have back, but Bowie's shot finds the side of the goal, and we have a tie hockey game. Face-off won by Fry. Lowen will send that in, steered aside by Pryor. Nice hit along the wall by Tegert. Clearing attempt stopped along the side. So the Bisons will try the other way around as Woodward steps around a couple Huskies. Goes around Lowen, now pass finding the mark, shot on goal! And that one just missed as Wainwright trying to get back out in front before the second period ends. Scott shot through the point, deflected just wide as Fleck almost put that one home. Some great pressure here by the Bisons here trying to get back out in front. Now the Huskies skate out with it. Turned over in the neutral zone, delayed offside. Bisons will clear. Now Tegert with it, sending it in. Fay giving chase. Scott now will chip that one off the wall. Adamanchuk now being bodied out by Absassin. Lowen now trying to get the puck going in the other direction here. 1:18 left here in the first. Shot on goal, tipped and a rebound, and a nice stop there by Bateman from in tight. Shots 22-17 in favor of Fort St. John. Face off to the left of Bateman. Kopp taking the draw for the Bisons, or it's Fort St. John winning the face off. Lowen losing his footing in the corner. Puck kept in at the line by Gagnon. Lowen again battling for it in the corner. Battling against Scott. And McMullen now with it. McMullen bodied off the puck. Chipped off the sidewall into the neutral zone, hopping over the stick of Lowen. Kopp on his heels. Lowen turning around the other direction. And now the Huskies will try and skate out with it. Wilson now with it, stopping, trying to go across ice, and that one is deflected into the netting, and that will be the face-off over in the wing right end. Dick to step into the circle against Fleck. Face-off won by the Huskies. Bateman's point shot hits a skate. And Woodward now has it. Behind the target of Fleck. Now Lowen chipping that one off the wall. Lowen now at the sidewall. 4 seconds left here in the second. Chance for maybe one more shot if they hurry. And a good stop made by Pryor as time expires. So we should be in for a beauty final. 20 minutes of play. The Huskies and Bisons tied at 3. Shots are 23-17 in favor of Fort St. John. That last goal scored by Connor Bowie for the Huskies, making this game tied at 3. So we'll step out for the second intermission. We'll come back for the final 20. You're tuned into the Alberta Junior B Hockey Provincial Championships, brought to you by Rudy's Highway Car and Truck Wash.
Experience, knowledge, selection. Those are the 3 things the team at Driving Force is proud to bring you. They're also proud to be sponsoring the Huskies Alberta Junior B Provincials March 29th to April 1st in Fort St. John. Whether you're looking to buy, rent, or lease a car, truck, van, or SUV, check out drivingforce.ca for a huge selection. At Driving Force, we make transportation solutions easy. 6674 Airport Road, a proud sponsor of the Huskies Alberta Junior B Provincials in Fort St. John.
6674 Airport Road.
Supporting local events is something Rudy's Truck and Car Wash loves to do, so they're pretty happy to be sponsoring the Huskies Alberta Junior B Provincials in Fort St. John. They're also pretty happy that their newest car wash is now open. They have handheld as well as auto washes, plus air fresheners, cleaning supplies, and more to get your vehicle sparkling clean. Rudy's Truck and Car Wash opens 7 days a week off the Alaska Highway and also on Facebook. A proud supporter and sponsor of the Huskies Alberta Junior B Provincials in Fort St. John. Experience, knowledge, selection. Those are the three things the team at Driving Force is proud to bring you. They're also proud to be sponsoring the Huskies Alberta Junior B Provincials March 29th to April 1st in Fort St. John. Whether you're looking to buy, rent, or lease a car, truck, van, or SUV, check out drivingforce.ca for a huge selection. At Driving Force, we make transportation solutions easy. 6674 Airport Road, a proud sponsor of the Huskies Alberta Junior B Provincials in Fort St. John.
6674 Airport Road.
Today, guys. So we're just sitting at 11 o'clock, about to hit the road. So the job we're on right now is for School District 91. We're heading to Vanderhoof. We're gonna get some footage of some winter activities to make a recruitment video for the school district to bring some teachers up into the area. So yeah, let's hit the road. It's a nice sunny day, so it should be good. just pulled over at one of my favorite spots to stop while I'm heading to Fort St. John. Azueta Lake is right over this ridge, and the mountain range right here looks super rad, so it's not that cold. Let's take the Mavic out and go see what it looks like. What's up, everyone? We're in Vanderhoof right now, and we're gonna load up the gear, grab some breakfast at some terrible fast food chain, I imagine, like Tim Hortons, and then off to Murray Ridge. So yeah, stay tuned. It was a good day shooting a little snowboarding. Definitely out of practice, but it was lots of fun. So we hiked up 3 times. Yeah, it was a workout, but it was good. We had fun. And that's what it's all about here. Fun. This place is pretty rad, but in the summertime it's a really pretty lake. It's like really dark black water, and it's really windy here all the time. So it always kind of feels like an ocean. Yeah, I like it. I like being by the water. Day 2, waking up in Vanderhoof, feeling a little rough, feeling a little sore, feeling the effects of falling down on a snowboard, but it's time to eat some breakfast. Hello. After we filled up on breakfast, we packed up the gear and then headed straight to Fraser Lake for the last of our shoots. Day 2, location 2, Fraser Lake, secondary school. Let's get it going. And now with this set of interviews done, it was time to head outside and put the drone in the sky for a little bit of snowshoeing. You heard it here first.
Bingo!
So now that all the fun in the sun was over, it was time to wrap up and go eat at my favorite place in the area.
Senior Doggies!
Now that we had our fill of tacos and burritos, we went to go set up at the last school and found some unusual creatures. And although we were sad to say goodbye to our new friends, well, maybe not all of us, they had to go home, and so did we.
Hi, I'm Benjamin Hopp, owner of Eagle Vision Video Productions. We're a full photography and video production house here based in Fort St. John, servicing Western Canada and internationally. Our main clientele is industrial, with the lion's share being the oil and gas industry. Through our travels, it's been plain to see that Canada has second to none environmental stewardship and responsible resource development. Companies that work with us like TransCanada, BC Hydro, Progress Energy, Enbridge, AltaGas, just to name a few, pride themselves on utilizing local talent and resources. This puts us in a really unique position to work on very large projects like the 2017 TGTL expansion project for TransCanada, or the current largest civil project in BC's history for BC Hydro. So, from the bottom of our hearts here at Eagle Vision, I would like to thank you, all who are working in the industry, for supporting local companies like ourselves, and most of all, allowing us to do what we love.
Experience, knowledge, selection. Those are the three things the team at Driving Force is proud to bring you. They're also proud to be sponsoring the Huskies Alberta Junior B Provincials March 29th to April 1st in Fort St. John. Whether you're looking to buy, rent, or lease a car, truck, van, or SUV, check out drivingforce.ca for a huge selection. At Driving Force, we make transportation solutions easy. Supporting local events is something Rudy's Truck and Car Wash loves to do, so they're pretty happy to be sponsoring the Huskies Alberta Junior B Provincials in Fort St. John. They're also pretty happy that their newest car wash is now open. They have handheld as well as auto washes, plus air fresheners, cleaning supplies, and more to get your vehicle sparkling clean. Rudy's Truck and Car Wash opens 7 days a week off the Alaska Highway and also on Facebook. A proud supporter and sponsor of the Huskies Alberta Junior B Provincials in Fort St. John.
And welcome back to the third period of play between the Fort St. John Huskies and the Wainwright Bisons. Game tied at 3 as we get ready to begin this third period of play. Shots 23-17 in favor of Fort St. John. Of course, the Alberta Junior B Provincial Hockey Championships brought to you by Rudy's Highway Car and Truck Wash. And the period sponsor Driving Force, we make transportation solutions easy. Lang and Klein to take the opening third period face-off. Klein winning it. Over to McKinley. Puck over in the Wainwright end as Scott sends it over to Klein. Robinson taking it back the other way, but Lang has it knocked off of his stick at the line. Puck sent into the Fort St. John end. Hops over the stick of Bateman and almost wide open net there for the Bisons to capitalize on as Robinson takes it in. Robinson's cross-ice pass hits a skate, doesn't get through. Huskies sending it into the corner as we'll do a partial line change. Klein now with it. Over to Aykroyd. Aykroyd will chip that off the wall. Scott in behind Lang. Lang sending him into the boards. Berg shot tipped, and Bateman had to be sharp there as it appeared to be an innocent looking play, but ended up being quite dangerous in the end, but Bateman standing tall. Legacy, his pass missing the mark. Puck hopping over the stick of Dick. Now McKay with it. McKay driving wide, putting on the brakes. Puck knocked off of his stick. Now Legacy with it. Gaining the line. Fanning on his attempt to get the puck in deep. Icing waved off against the Bisons. As unable to take that pass in cleanly was Absassin. Woodward has the puck knocked off of his stick. Fleck now. His shot not completely through as Lowen has it. Dishing off now to Kindrat. Kindrat. Now Tegert with it. Now Absassin. Absassin bodied off at the circle. Still maintaining puck possession. Shot hitting the leg and going wide. Absassin trying to stick with the play. Puck going high over his head and sent out. Kindrat with it. As the Huskies retreat in their own end, and will just chip that off the wall. Pass over to Kopp. Tipped. Giving chase for it is Kindrat. Icing waved off. Absassin now, he'll try and skate out with it, but loses possession as Kopp will send that back in deep. Giving chase for it is Bateman. A chance for the Huskies to clear, and they will. Pass over to Adamanchuk. Adamanchuk dishing off to McKinley. He'll put on the brakes. Puck just kept in at the line by Scott, but poked out. That was Wilson clearing the zone for just a moment. Puck sent high into the corner over Bateman's head. So the Huskies will clear the zone. And that one will be an icing call with 16:49 here to go in the third. Game still tied at 3. Fletcher to take the draw for the Bisons in against McMullen. Huskies winning the draw. Wilson getting it on the sidewall. Gets it out to the red line, but no further as the Bisons will send it back in. Kindrat with it, leaving it off for Lowen. Puck back to center ice again, but sent right back into the Fort St. John end. Puck now in Wainwright territory, chipped off the wall in the neutral zone. Lowen with it. To Lang. And chipped off the wall as McMullen gives chase. Back to get it is Berg. Lang unable to handle it cleanly. Hammond now, he loses possession as giving chase for it is Ackroyd. Ackroyd pinned up against the wall by Lowen. Stretch pass missing the mark. Going back for it is Gagnon. Scott pinned up against the wall as Klein has it. Scott now, Klein, his shot, and a nice skate save made. Valier over at the point, his shot goes just wide. Gagnon keeping it alive at the line, sending it back down low over to Scott. Scott and Lowen battling away with it. Now Klein. He's pinned up against the wall by Lang, but he gets away. Now over to Scott. He shoots, he scores! So the Huskies unable to clear the zone, and it comes back to bite them as the Bisons take a 4-3 lead with 15:15 left here in the third period. So just some good, clean, hard work by the Bisons, and they go out in front. Draw one by the Huskies. But it'll be Wainwright that carries the play into the Fort St. John end. Bateman with it behind the net, sending it off the glass. Now Legacy with it over at the circles. Pass, shot over, and that one just missing the mark. Another opportunity for the Huskies, unable to cash in. Backhand pass attempt missing the mark as the Bisons will clear it. Sent high and into the zone by Bateman. Handled by Pryor easily. Puck just gets out and turned over in the neutral zone. That's Woodward with it. No help, so he'll just spin around and wait. And sent in as McKay gives chase. Kopp now with it at the circle. Unable to do much with it as the Huskies will attempt to skate out with it. They get to the red line, but the puck is sent back in. Low one now, chipping that one off the wall. Now Tegert knocked off the puck. Delayed offside here against the Bisons. Fort St. John will clear. Puck finds its way down to Pryor, and he'll hang on for the faceoff. Again, the broadcast sponsor, Rudy's Highway Car and Truck Wash, bringing you all the games throughout the course of the tournament. Wainwright winning the draw. Lang's shot doesn't get through. Lang now over to Lowen. Puck chipped off the wall and into the Fort St. John end. And icing is called. As Scott disagrees with the linesman. Draw one by the Bisons. As Valier has it. Valier's pass over to Scott. Scott able to get the puck into the Fort St. John end. Now Aykroyd with it. And the Huskies take it back. Now it's Bowie. Bowie with Robinson. His shot wide. Huskies trying to get something going here in the third period. Down one at 4-3. Scott drives wide. Pass over to McKay. His shot turned aside by Bateman. Legacy now with it. Has Kindrad over on the other side. He's knocked down. And now Woodward getting in behind Bateman. In forehand backhand, and he misses the target as Jonathan Bateman might have gotten a piece of that in the crease. Lowen now will try and chip that. Ends up hitting his skate. Now Legacy unable to handle it cleanly. Bateman now. Legacy. His shot turned aside. Sticking with it are the Huskies in the attacking zone. Shot and a pad save made. Fort St. John applying some pressure here as McMullen tries to send it around. However, Fleck is there and a big hit as play is called. 27-21, the shots in favor of the Huskies, but down 4-3. 11:40 to go here in the third period. McMullen taking the draw for the Huskies. Up against Kopp. Bisons coming away with it. Puck sent into the Fort St. John end. Lowen now, he'll have to put on the brakes. Bisons with it now, trying to find the lane through traffic, and a shot hits stick and doesn't get through as Adamanchuk had an opportunity. Kopp now had it for a moment. Hammond now will skate out with it, sending a bouncer in on Pryor that's turned aside. Check levied by Tegert. Lang now, he's checked. Tegert now with it at the line, caught in his skates. He'll send that in as Fay gives chase. Pryor out to play it. Puck sent in behind the Wainwright goal. That's Tegert with it. Lang keeping the puck alive at the line, letting a shot go, hitting a leg. Another shot through traffic, and hanging on to that is Pryor. Shots are 29-21 with 10:24 to go here in the third. Lang losing the draw as that was Klein winning the faceoff. Aykroyd trying to step around Bateman, but Bateman is there. And a nice play by Bateman to put an end to that play as he gets the puck to center. Puck sent right back in by the Bisons as Kindrat has it. Lang chipping it off the glass. Bowie trying to chase that one down, but unable to get to it first. As Klein is in for the Bisons. Klein driving wide. Bodied out of the play was Dick. Trying to skate out with it are the Huskies, but having difficulty clearing the zone, as has been the case a few times throughout this third period, and was the result of the go-ahead goal up to this point. Berg now with it over to McKay. Puck hits him in the skates. Fleck now stepping around Lowen, letting a shot go, and that hits Bateman high up on the shoulder. Pass over to Valier, unable to handle it cleanly, as Legacy gives that puck a whack, unable to clear it fully. And a chance here for Woodward as it's misplayed. Woodward in, forehand, backhand, and turning that one aside is Bateman. As Jared Lowen got caught out of position. Other sponsors helping to make this broadcast possible throughout the duration of the tournament: Palmery Hotel and Conference Center, Eagle Vision Video Productions, the Great Canadian Oil Change, Willys Trucking, and Moose FM and EnergeticCity.ca. Again, the final game on today's schedule takes place at 7 o'clock as the Calgary Royals take on the Beverly Warriors. Face-off will be to the right of Bateman once we get back underway. Kopp and Fay in the face-off circle here. Draw one by the Bisons as Valier will send that in and around the Fort St. John goal. Clearing attempt, it gets to the red line, but Valier will send it right back in. Bateman out to play it. Leaving it for Lowen. Jared and Lowen to Absassin. Knocked off the puck. Kopp now sending that back into his own zone, 2 waiting defensemen. Valier now looking for a long breakout pass. Missing the mark to Adam Anchuk. Lang now finds Sasson. Sasson gaining the line. Trying to work his way through traffic was Robinson, but he's unable to jam that one home. .806 to go here in the third period. Draw one by the Huskies. Puck now in behind the Wainwright goal as the Bisons will have a chance to advance out with it, and it's just set down the length of the ice, and that'll be an icing call. Lang and Fleck in the face-off circle. As it'll be the Bisons coming away with it. Woodward's pass to McKay. Now Fleck, top of the circle, shipping that one deep. Lowen putting on the brakes to step around one of the Bisons forwards. Lowen carrying on with it, dropping it off. Pass to Bowie, misses. Now Lang at the point, shot through traffic, tipped, and a nice stop there by Pryor. Fay now trying to keep the play alive. Lang gloving it down just at the red line. His pass hitting his skate. Dick now trying to go around McKinley. Now Legacy with it. He's hit hard, and we have 2 players down as both Sasson and it's hard to see the Bisons player. It looks like Scott. Legacy off under his own power. Scott still down on the ice. Players gathered around Kobe Scott. As he's helped off the ice. Oh, sorry, that's Keenan Scott, rather. So 6:54 left here in the third period. Bisons up 4-3. Fort St. John in essentially a must-win situation, having lost their first game yesterday to Codale. 5-0 defeat at the hands of the Copperheads. And that puck finds its way down to Bateman after Ackroyd almost had an opportunity to cash in. Klein and Lang to take the draw here to the right of Bateman. Draw one by the Bisons. Scott unable to get a clean shot away. Lang now giving chase for it, trying to get around Johnson. Or trying to get around Berg, rather, that was. Lowen now trying to get to it first. He does, but he's taken off the puck. Now a pass out in front, misses the mark. Backhand off the boards is Johnson playing the puck. Fry now gains the line, trying to skate through 3 Bisons. Unable to do so, as Wainwright taking it the other way. Scott now over to Klein. Klein driving wide. He's taken into the boards, knocked off the puck. 5:57 left here in the third. Johnson now with the puck on his stick, being pressured deep in the Fort St. John end. Scott in there trying to dig it out as well. And play is called. Faceoff will be to the right of Bateman. Kopp now in the circle. Battling it for it in the Fort St. John end. That's Lowen now. Lowen gaining the red line into the Wainwright end. His attempt wide. Bison's now sending it in. It's Koksis. Heading in after Lowen. Lowen knocked down. Play continuing. McKinley at the point. His shot. Turned aside. Koksis now against the wall. He'll send that one around. Jacob Lang now will send that high and out. Just out of the reach of Absassin. And Woodward sends it back in. Bateman behind the goal. Playing it. Kept in at the point by McKinley. Tipped. And that one's high and over the net. Low and out of Robinson to Absassin. Absassin poked off the puck. Kopp with it. Absassin on him. Trying to get the puck off him from behind. Absassin now with it. Absassin sending it off the wall. We're in the final 4:15 here, third period. Bison's up one at 4-3. Shot hitting a stick and up into the netting, and we'll have a face-off. Again, the Fort St. John in essentially a must-win situation. Having lost yesterday 5-0 to the Clodale Copperheads. And that shot going just wide. Valier now with it, sending into or near the Fort St. John end. However, that one was stopped at the blue line and sent back. Berg now sending that down the length of the ice, and that is going to be an icing call with 3:48 here left in the third period. Dick now in the face-off circle. Pinned up against the wall. They'll battle for it. Klein now has Dick hot on his heels. Now Berg. Sent into the boards was Ackroyd. Puck back at the point. Trying to find a lane is Lowen. He's hit hard and knocked off the puck. Puck sent high and out, played by Lowen with a high stick. Now a potential 2-on-1 opportunity. Here's Ackroyd. Ackroyd spinning backhand attempt, and Bateman makes the save. Bateman a little bit slow to get up. Lowen trying to send that puck in. He does into the corner. Johnson. Now it's Lowen. Back over to Lang. Lang on his backhand. Getting the puck over to Robinson. Or that was Lowen rather, as he's knocked off the puck. Lang has Scott hot on his heels. And Lang will just chip that one off the wall. Lang gloving it down. Finding Bowie. Finds Robinson. Robinson shot wide. Kindrat now with it. Kicked ahead. Now McKinley. Bowie with it. Bowie to Bateman. Skating through is Bowie. He's knocked off the puck. Kindrat. Now to Bateman. Bateman gaining the line. The Huskies will make some changes. 2 minutes left here in the third. Bisons with the 4-3 lead. Played off the wall. Fleck intercepting at the line, sending the puck into the Fort St. John end. Lowen has the puck taken off his stick, only for a moment. Lang now with it, needing to cycle back. Pass missing the mark as Woodward stepping in front of that pass to McMullen. Delayed offside. Bison's finally clearing. Now Lowen with it, gaining the line. Lowen, shot from the circle, is taken in by Pryor with 1:21 left here in the third period. So in Pool B, it's Codale with a record of 1-1. Wetaskiwin also with a record of 1-1. Bison's at 1-0 and the Fort St. John Huskies at 0-1. So for the Huskies to go down 0-2, they would be in last place heading into the final day of round robin competition, as head coach Todd Alexander calls timeout, and would have an obvious uphill battle for them in front of them, having lost yesterday 5-0 with the goal differential tiebreaker not helping their cause either. Face-off will be to the right of Pryor. Bateman will stay in the goal for now. So 5 skaters on 5. Bison's winning the face-off, sending that one right around. Lang with it in the neutral zone. To Lowen. Now Legacy. Players battling for it in the corner. Shot by Lowen, doesn't get through. Now Dick with it. Lang pitching down low, Bateman to the bench, extra attacker on. Shot, tipped through traffic, a rebound chance, unable to cash that home. Huskies battling away in the corner, couple bodies down. Glove down, but getting past Lowen. Lowen putting on the brakes, gaining the red line. Puck at the other end of the ice. Now's Lowen has it. Gary Lowen, backhand pass. Jacob Legg unable to handle it cleanly. Shot goes just wide and down the length of the ice with 25 seconds to go. Jacob Lang going all the way back to get it. Final 20. To Jared Lang. Lang getting the red line. Pass out in front to Robinson. 10 seconds left as Fay. Now to Lowen at the point. And that puck is cleared down the length of the ice. And into the goal just as time expires, so that'll do it. They will give credit to the Bisons for that goal as time expires. And we will have the game MVPs here in just a moment. As the coaches shake hands in front of the benches, a very hard-fought hockey game by both clubs. Huskies with nothing to hang their heads about. Tying the game on a number of occasions throughout the contest, but just unable to get that go-ahead marker. And Jonathan Bateman, well-deserved player of the game for the Huskies. And Keenan Scott, the player of the game for the Wainwright Bisons, as they improve to 2-0. So they'll enter the final day of round robin competition with the lead in Pool B. Their final game of round robin play will take place against Codale at 9 a.m. tomorrow. The Huskies, meanwhile, will wrap up their round robin play against Wetaskiwin at 12 noon. So that'll be all for our broadcast of this game between the Bisons and the Huskies. We're back with you at 7 o'clock as the Calgary Royals take on the Beverly Warriors. You've been listening to the Alberta Junior B Provincial Hockey Championships, brought to you by Rudy's Highway Car and Truck Wash.